Today we will continue our discussion about this muscle regeneration, and in this video we will discuss what are the intercellular signaling occurs during the regeneration of the muscles after exercise. So this is the figure shows that because of the exercises there are some mechanical stresses that occurs within the body, and that might cause or open this piezo1 channel, and that will increase the amount of cells, increase the amount of calcium in the cytosols of the cells, and this will cause some of the epigenetic changes, and some of these epigenetic changes will be towards increase in the ligand expression, and this increase in ligand expressions is represented here as this DLL-JAG. This kind of uh, cell surface proteins are expressed that can interact with the notch and can trigger P13 AKT pathways, and that will lead to the myogenesis, which is the muscle formation, and that things are covered in the other figures of this paper. So in this video our focus is on the this integrins related cell signaling activations. So because of the ligand upregulations of the ligand expressions, the that we have discussed, the increase in the cell surface transmembrane proteins such as DLL, JAG, that will interact with the notch or the receiver proteins and can trigger P13 AKT pathway that will lead to the myogenesis. However, in this video the discussion is more focused on these integrins interactions, and that might cause or that will trigger these FAK signaling pathways, and these FAK signaling pathways thereafter will inhibit these MST12 pathways and activate these YAP-TAZ pathways directly, YAP-TAZ complex formations, and this YAP-TAZ, not G, TAZ, TAZ, YAP-TAZ complex will translocate into the nucleus and will upregulates the proteins that helps in the muscle sorry about that, that helps in the down regulation, of this SOTS, and this down regulation of this SOTS will thereafter will cause no bond formations between WNT and LRP56 receptors, and since there is no bond formations, the downstream signaling pathways could not be activated, such as this beta catenin will not be able to translocate into the nucleus and activate osteogenesis. Osteogenesis is the bone formation process. So because of the exercises, the bone formations will not be enhanced. However, muscle formation will be enhanced because of this notch signalings that will trigger P13 AKT pathway. So this is and these integrins interactions are also caused because of the mechanical stresses that occurs due to the exercise, and the calcium channels, the calcium ions will not only go into the sending cells, but it will also go into the receiving cells, because the piezo channels will be open in both sending cells and the receiving cells. So the final effect will be enhanced because of the mechanical stresses caused by integrin that will cause the downstream activation of the downstream signaling pathways, which is complemented by the calcium increase in the calcium ion content within the cytosols of the cells, and simultaneously the sending cells upregulations of these ligand expressions that interact with the notch cells will trigger the myogenesis through this P13 AKT pathway, which is also a survival pathway. We have discussed about these survival pathways in detail in one of our previous videos. You can go through that videos to understand what is P13, how P13 AKT pathways helps in the cell survival, as it will suppress the genes or suppress the proteins that takes parts in the apoptosis process. So activation of P13 AKT pathway will in other way suppress the apoptosis that could be triggered by the unsteady state conditions of the cells. So I hope you got some basic understanding about how the intercellular signalings during regenerative process, that is during exercise or after exercise works, that helps in the muscle regeneration. If you need to understand more about this intercellular signalings during or after exercise, you can go through the reference that has been provided in the description. So that's all for this video. Thank you for your time.